Good morning. Today's January 29, 2016. You just asked me a couple questions about oil. Well, rather on the chart, you noticed that there were no indicators, there were no stochastics, there are no moving averages. All we see is just the candles and a couple trend lines. And I've done a lot of thinking about this, and there are traders that are called naked price traders, and they are using mainly supply and support and resistance um, as their tool, right? And it really makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, this is all made up of buyers and sellers at certain levels. Now, let me take you to the line chart and show you something. Okay. So you can see here let me see if I can pull it over a little more. You can see here at 33 that there were several touches of that level. And when I turn this into a candle, you'll really see it. But there were several touches at this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in this bar right here, in this move right here, we broke through 33. Okay, we broke through 33 right here. Went up here, retested at 33. And that tells me that this was what? This was support, resistance, and now it's support. All of these support points here that you're seeing, same thing happened. Resistance became support. Support there, support there. That's a support point there. Okay, so we're thinking now support is going to hold up at 33. This is the level that the prices broke yesterday, 33, and most likely we will continue moving upward from 33. Remember, we're in an uptrend, so we're breaking resistances and creating new supports. Hope that makes sense. So let me pull over the 15-minute chart. I like the line chart because it really shows you where exactly those levels begin and end, and you can draw your horizontal levels around that. Okay, so let's pull over the 15-minute. Oops. Okay, and you can see we're at the bottom of this trend here. Okay, you see this trend here? I was connecting some of those support points. Yesterday, this candle here, this bad boy right here, I'm going to put that in yellow. Okay, that candle right there was our breakout candle. That was the candle that broke this significant level of 33. Okay, so it broke it, moved way up here to 34 at .81, and then all of this is exits out of this move. Everything else is an exit out of this move and a retracement back to 33. So just to simplify it, this was our breakout candle. So we went previous to this breakout candle, 33 was resistance, and you can see that here, you can see that here. Okay, let's put a little resistance marker there. So every time the price came up to 33, it broke through it. The sellers kicked in there and pushed the price back down. That happened on several occasions, getting around there. Okay. And then this was our breakout candle right here. Okay, that was the one that broke through this resistance level, and all of this was exits from this move. All of these candles are exits. Now we're back at 33, and we identified exactly where those buyers are at 33. You can call that a demand zone, right? And so we're buying at this level. We're buying at this level. We're calling this support or demand, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put a green there, right? See how I'm outlining these buyers over here? Outlining these buyers here. And we're calling that demand, a demand level, a demand zone. This is 33 is the level, but then there's a zone around that level. Okay, and the zone, we find the zone by looking to the left of the chart and seeing exactly where those buyers are taking over the sellers. And remember, our trend is on the upswing. We did an overnight move. See, this is all exits from this move, but we still did an overnight move of $1. Okay, here's the next supply zone way up here like that. And we're gonna see how it's trending back up. They're trying to push to a higher. They're trying to push to a higher high, a higher low. They're gonna push through this to a higher low. So I'm not using anything but just the chart to be, successful at this. I want to get away from complicating life and making it hard. And plus, this is much more fun at looking at it this way. By the way, I'm uploading these videos onto YouTube, and so that you can kind of categorize them a little bit better, so they're not just all jumbled up. And so what we want to do now is, we're obviously, identifying that this is a demand level. And so what we want to do is kind of plan our exit. Our exit from here, if we say 33 is the beginning of today's move, right? Where could it go? Well, that's to 79. We know we at least gonna get $1, right? This is the next level, 135. So we would get $1.35 if it hits this level. We would get, if we go to previous high a day, this green level up here, that's 175. It could do that. So that just gives us kind of a estimate of, what we're looking at for profit targets. That's what they call that, profit target. And when this price breaks through this level and retraces and continues, that's our moment to move the stop loss up. Okay. Or when it breaks previous close, that's our moment to go to break even or move the stop loss up, or even close out, depending on what your goals are. Let's see how this looks on a 5-minute. See on the 5-minute, this is our zone right here. And we'll react, see it broke through pivot point. See, there was a small zone right there at the pivot point. Supply zone. Okay, it broke through that zone. We're going to make that red. We're going to call that a tiny supply zone. See these sellers right here. They broke through these sellers. So now we know this was resistance, and now it's support. So when the price comes back to that, we don't want to get taken out. We want to protect our profit right there. So that's a good point to move to break even. Right? Simple, simple. Keep it simple. Our next supply zone will be right here. See? Where these sellers here take over these buyers. We're going to make that red. And when that breaks, we're going to move our stop loss right under that point. Same thing, going all the way up. When it breaks this level, I'm going to move the stop loss again. It's simple. So we'll talk a little bit later. Excuse the nose, I'm having congestion this morning. Alrighty, talk to you later.